As we all work to adapt to what it has been for us to live and parent in a quarantine, and we grapple with a long history of racial injustice, I've become more keenly aware of the need for connection and support. Early in the shutdown, I read a blog post by Tobias Dangle, the CEO at Willow Tree, about what he and his team had discovered are the keys to making work from home actually work. The wisdom of his message applies to all of us who find ourselves adjusting to a new reality. What his team discovered is that the single most important thing is to make what was formerly known as WFH, working from home, actually what we need to focus on. WFH, we feel human. Everyone does better when we are connecting with one another as people first, people who recognize the inherent stress we all feel in the face of these pandemics and the multiple ways that our lives and the lives of our children are being impacted. We are all having to find how best to adapt and adjust in ways that work for us. It is also likely introducing us to strength and resilience that we may not have known that we're capable of. It is in that spirit that I wish to invite you to participate in a We Feel Human parenting support group that FEEP will be piloting. Here is what this group will be about. It will be about acknowledging each other. We will greet each other and relate as people seeking to love and provide for our children in uncertain and in some ways hopeful times. We will ask one another how we are doing and rarely listen to the answer. Learn from one another's wisdom and experience, and hopefully provide perspective, humor, and support. It will be about reducing the sense of isolation that we may feel as a person and as a parent. It will be about emphasizing the practice of compassion for one another and for ourselves. In addition to trying to parent our children in these uncertain times, we acknowledge that each of us has our own unique story, circumstances, and environment, and we will respect that. We acknowledge that none of this is easy, and we are all learning as we go. Our main goal is to support one another in our coping, inevitable struggles, and to share the human experience of being a parent. This is not intended to be group therapy, but it will likely be therapeutic in many ways. Participation will be limited to 12, and we will meet once a week. We will meet for 30 minutes initially, with the option of extending our time in subsequent sessions if there is interest. We will start each group meeting with a brief grounding exercise and check-in. If you are interested in participating, I ask that you commit to 3 sessions to provide some cohesiveness as we pilot the group. I will be piloting the We Feel Human parenting support group starting on Thursday, July 2nd at 5 p.m. If you are interested in participating, please register via the link below. You will be asked to respond to 2 brief questions as part of the registration process. As registration is limited to 12, I will notify you if your registration was able to be accepted. If interest exceeds the number of participants that we can accommodate, we will consider potentially adding group options in the future. Thank you very much.